welcome to Courageous Living. I'm your girl, Kiki Ramsey, and on this show, I aim to help you get courageous, live courageous in everything you do. I am so excited that you're here. I wish I had a sign because today's topic is going to be no more procrastination. I wish I had my sign, no more procrastination, because we are going to teach you today how to do away with procrastination in your life. And I know for a fact that this is something that you need and you want in your life. So don't go anywhere right after this. With no more procrastination. Yes, I said it. Okay, so listen, procrastination is one of those things that when I talk to women, one of the main things that we always say is that I want to overcome procrastination. I know, and it's not even just women, it's men, it's everyone. A lot of times we struggle with procrastination only because there's something inside of us that doesn't necessarily want to do what we need to do to take our lives to the next level. I can remember procrastinating all the time. I've absolutely learned how to not procrastinate as much as I used to in the past, but if you struggle with procrastination, it can be because you're not completely emotionally overwhelmed with what it is you need to do. So that's one of the things we need to look at when it comes to procrastination. You need to ask yourself, do I really want to do this task? Is this something that I'm passionate about? Is this something that I absolutely love? I mean, for me, I have been passionate about speaking, and I felt like I was passionate about writing, and it has taken me forever to write my actual book. Does that sound like you? Have you had a goal that you want to complete that has absolutely taken you forever? And what I realized is that although I want the finished product of the book, by the way, Get Courageous Now, A Woman's Guide to Finding Her Purpose and Passions in Life, is coming very soon. So I'm so excited. But have you had this goal that you actually want to get to, but it has just taken everything in you? I have had this goal of writing this book, and it has taken a lot out of me. But what I realized is that I want the end product of the book. I do. I absolutely want it because I know that the end product of that book is going to change millions of women's lives. I do know that for a fact. But the process has not been the best. It has just taken me a long time. And it's because I just don't necessarily enjoy sitting down in the process. I'd rather be in one of my live events or speaking in front of an audience teaching my lessons versus sitting down writing my lessons. Now, that might be you. You may want the end or the finished product of what you're trying to go after, that goal, but you don't necessarily like the process. Well, if you're anything like me and you don't necessarily like the process, these tips are going to truly help you today, because even though you don't like the process, you got to get over the process. You got to suck it up, and you have to do away with all the excuses that are going on in your life in order for you to get to the end story, the end goal, which is the same thing that I had to do. There is nothing else you can do besides suck it up. So these tips are going to help you. Number one, get over your excuses. I said it. Get over your excuses. I mean, we make a lot of excuses as to why we don't do certain things. I'm sure you make a lot of excuses as to why you don't do certain things. I might make an excuse as to why I don't want to write because I'm tired. Now, I'm I might be tired, but I do know that if you are willing and if you want to have something that's amazing at the end of the day, you're going to have to work for it. So every single day, my excuse can't be I'm tired. And yours can't be you're tired either. You have to suck it up. I mean, we make so many different excuses like, I just don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the stamina. I don't have the know-how. Does this sound familiar? Because all these excuses are excuses I used to make for myself, and I'm pretty sure they're excuses that you used to make for yourself too. But you have to stop. Just stop making excuses. Excuses are pumped up reasons why we don't want to do what we need to do for our lives to make our lives better. And it has to stop right now. So if you have that book inside of you, if you have that, that company that's been brewing inside of you that you want to launch, if you know that you were meant to be a manager or a CEO of a corporation, then you have to stop making excuses for yourself. And you really have to get out there and stop procrastinating on what it is you truly need to do in order to take that to the next level. And that's exactly what I had to do. I had to just suck it up. Do it with me. Let's suck it up. And just move forward. Move forward and not make any excuses. Number 2, you got to get focused. So I love the saying, what you focus on is what you get. So if you focus on what you don't want to do, like if I focus on the fact that I don't want to write, that I'm tired, that I have so many different things going on in my life, well, guess what? I'm going to continue to be tired, and I'm going to continue to have so many different things going on in my life. Period. It's just the way that it is. But if you get laser focused, and I mean truly laser focused on the mission at hand, on the goal at hand, then you will absolutely reach it. See, sometimes you have to cut out all distractions. See, for me, I'm not the kind of person who can write a book at the same time when I'm watching TV, listening to music, talking to my family, cooking. I just can't do it. I have to have complete silence in order for me to focus. And I have to actually cut out all of the chatter and the noise of the world. Because if you continue to pay attention to all this stuff around you, you lose focus on what you need to be doing in your own life. So I'm going to say to you is get truly focused on what it is you're trying to do so that you don't procrastinate. When you get truly focused on it and that's all you think about, you can't help but to want to get it done so it can be over with. So for me, in terms of the book, I just wanted to get it done and over with so that I could move forward. But I couldn't move forward if I didn't complete what I set out to complete. So I want you to get focused. And the last thing I want you to do is I want you to truly do what's important first. So here's what we do. We might wake up and we might have a list of things to do, and on that list may be some really important things, and on that list may be some things that are not as important but they do need to get done. What a lot of times we tend to do is we kind of do the things that are easier, that are not as important to get done, to feel like we have accomplished something. But the truth is we haven't accomplished our major mission. And the major mission is to get the important things done first. Now this is, I must admit, sometimes it can be really hard, but that is the #1 key to productivity in your life. That's the #1 key to overcoming procrastination, is to truly just suck it up and do what you need to do that's important first. Because see, the other things can come later. But if you do what's important first, then you start to make progress towards the goal. And the goal is what we're trying to reach. Isn't that right? Absolutely. So I want you this week to list something that you have been procrastinating on. Just write out something that you've been procrastinating on, and then I want you to tackle it. I want you to suck it up. I want you to do what's important so that you can reach that goal, and I really want you to accomplish that. And so I'm excited about your progress. I can't wait to hear all about it. Leave a comment under this blog. I truly want to talk to you and interact with you. I want to know what your thoughts are. I want to know how this works for you. And then I want you to go on over to kikiramsey.com, where you can find a lot of other topics that are going on that can assist you in no more procrastination. But leave a comment. Let me know how this works for you. And I can't wait till the next time. Until then, live courageous.